Welcome back, gentlemen. So Just Pearly Things and Brittany Renner recently started a new show on YouTube. And let me tell you, what an entertaining show it's been for the short time it's been out there. You've got Brittany Renner, a very distraught single mom who always finds a way to say the dumbest things to recapture her momentum in the media. Let's watch.
So now we're moving right along to a segment called Panel Pull Out. Pull out. I see what we did there. So each host will pull something from the internet or socials that they would like to address with that specific host. Sounds a little messy. We're gonna start with Pearl.
Sounds so messy.
We're gonna start with Pearl.
I'm first?
Yes. I mean, yeah, first, yeah.
Okay, so...
It sounds like Brittany Renner made that segment to specifically rag on Pearl and everything she says, because Pearl likes to stick to the dark, black-pilled statistics, which are true, which are real and concrete, and she makes very tough statements that are...
You can't handle the truth.
Too hard for people to listen to. Now let's see how this plays out.
I saw something that you retweeted, Brittany. And it was something about... it was something about female intuition.
Okay.
And I just don't think female intuition exists. I think female intuition is terrible.
I think it's terrible in what way?
We make terrible choices as women. So people will always say, oh, my female intuition, I knew because of my female intuition. And yeah, I don't think it's really a thing.
Well, intuition, just simply put, is...
Look at Pearl holding most women accountable by just doing her research. She's done the research and she knows the decisions that women have made with the power that men gave them have only led to women's detriment. Oh, the math is adding.
And awareness. And so it stems from when women were at home with children and had to be tuned into what was going on. So intuition doesn't just stop at children, it's across the board. So if you aren't tuned into your intuition, that's a you thing.
No. I just look at the choices we make,
We are you.
We as women. I mean,
What kind of choices do you make?
Okay, what kind of choices do you make, Brittany?
But you're the one who's, we're talking, you're saying that females don't make good choices.
Well, look at, we own the majority. I have no debt, right? But women in general.
That's because you're from a rich...
Look at how Brittany Renner asks Pearly Things a question, and she just immediately cuts her off. If you had a man in the room, they'd say, stop talking. I'm speaking right now. Let me finish what I have to say. We say this all the time. All the time. Women tend to do what? Women that think that they're all boss babes and
alpha female.
They just try to overtalk you. And all you do is you get riled up and you get into argument. You know why? Because they have a very small sense of intuition and knowing, shut the fuck up. That's the reality.
Women in general, women.
You're from a rich family, so what are you talking about? No debt, girl.
Women in general have a
congratulations. You don't get fish don't get applauded.
I know,
for
I'm
swimming.
lucky. That's why I said I'm lucky.
Okay, so for you, so why lead with that? So why lead with that?
You asked for an example.
You literally asked her. You asked her for you made this whole segment up. You introduced the segment. Did you forget? Did you forget because you were so blinded by your own single mother anger? Yo, this is her intuition. This is Brittany Renner's intuition. Oh, man. Continue, bro.
To give it to you. Do you want me to start?
Girl, okay. Let me tell you what
let's talk about
what we're not gonna do, because you have a history of doing this. Because I'm familiar with you. Okay, girl. What you like to do is you like to say these really stupid fucking comments, right? And then so what you do, then you like sit back and then you're like, you think you're so smart, you have this fucking smug ass look on your face, and then you're waiting for someone to give you that like emotional, like passionate response. So then you can sit there and be super dismissive and really kind of just gaslight. And I don't know, as a female,
there you go. The ultimate victim mentality. It's, I'm gonna ask you a question, and if you don't respond in the way that validates my feelings, then you're gaslighting me because you're just acting like the fact that women make all these choices that lead to their detriment. The fact that you're actually saying something true, it's hurting my feelings, and therefore you're gaslighting me because it's not true. And you're not letting me actually speak and finish what I have to say. So stupid. It's so stupid, bro. This girl is she gets worse and worse as time ages. The more videos I make about her, the more I realize it's getting bad. And I feel bad for her children. I hope her children don't experience this kind of attitude, this kind of intuition in real life.
That's stupid.
Yeah, do you know what that word means?
You guys use it for everything.
You guys.
Go ahead.
Okay, you know what's funny about you saying you guys is seriously, it kind of feels like the only thing that is actually...
She's going to make it a race thing, or what's she going to do it?
And about you is that you have a vagina. Okay. Because I feel like, there's like a man on the panel.
Okay, and what's feminine about you, Brittany?
Everything is feminine about me.
Oh, come on.
An alpha female.
Oh, man. Yo.
You can't handle the truth.
God damn.
I'm not trying to go personal here. So I don't know why you're trying to make this personal.
No, you made it personal when you
I said,
when you led with, hey, I don't have any debt. As if that's a flex because your parents have money.
You asked
What have you actually earned for yourself?
Brittany, you asked me. I'm saying in general, women own the majority of debt. We don't make great choices.
Girl.
If we look at who we pick, let's look at romantic decisions. Women don't make very good romantic decisions in
think
general.
there's a point that needs to be made, though, and that's the fact that what I heard Brittany say earlier was she's talking about people who have there's a deep heightened intuition, and I think where the conversation is splitting is the fact that you're actually talking about people who don't have that, who have it turned off, who are disconnected
like her.
From their intuition, who don't make poor decisions. We make poor decisions.
Notice that little jab of, I need to insult her. I need to threaten her femininity. I need to just throw it all on her. She can't even take a little bit of criticism. Shout out to this girl because she's trying to actually tone things down and say, okay, and she actually asked the question, where are women disconnected when it comes to their intuition? Because men like to believe that women's intuition is a nurturing intuition. It's I will bring peace. I will bring calmness. I will bring patience. It's almost like the women, the grandmothers in today's age that go outside and they plant seeds and they build a garden. They do it slowly over time, recurring, even in bad weather. They find a way to take care. They find a way to tie their plants and make sure it grows nice and healthy and stems. And they'll take the fruits from these trees that grandmothers have done and they'll cook with it to feed their families, to feed their grandsons. That's the strong intuition that women are missing, that women are disconnected from, because they're prioritizing being a boss babe. They're prioritizing going on shows. They're prioritizing, oh, I need to have the same level of status, the same level of respect, the same level of money and assets as a man does. No, here's the reality. You don't. You don't need the same things that men do. You absolutely don't. And men are willing to build themselves to give all these things to you. All you have to do is use your intuition to get in touch with your femininity and become his peace, become an asset to his life by finding out, how can I become a good mother and wife to my husband?
When we actually go down to the root of why it is that we make these poor decisions, there's layers and layers and layers and layers to it. And more of it is going to
there you go. And now you lost it, right? It's layers and layers and layers. That's all excuses upon excuses upon excuses upon excuses. State the facts as they are being told today.
Just like the science and backing that you kind of put into collective bundles that ultimately just come from who? The white man that you were raised by. So when it comes,
and there you go. There's the excuse. It's the white man. It's the patriarchy. I have to find something to grasp onto so that I could dodge my accountability. This girl sounded so smart in the beginning and then ended it by ultimately victimizing herself, dodging accountability, and sounding stupid. I'm sorry, you deserve this button too. I'm not sorry, you actually just deserve this button.
That's stupid. That's stupid.
God damn.
That's the reason that she doesn't have any debt.
I'm just saying. So
No,
there's a certain level of understanding that's not there.
You asked
So
for an
that's not
example.
you making a decision. That's you being born into white privilege, and we need you to acknowledge that. So that's not a decision that you made. That is the way you came into
There
this.
you go. One woman sat here and outlined the fact that she's white and she's not black. And then Brittany Renner backs up her nonsense with, oh, you have white privilege now. I can't, dude.
Honestly,
Right,
wait, girl, you're a family of like 9 or 10. Like all that's how your dad set you up. So there are things that you genuinely did not have to experience.
Right.
You don't fucking know. You get to sit there
but
again,
I
smug as fuck. So you don't even have to make any decisions. You're the same person. You are the same person that the last time I saw you accidentally shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up when I'm talking. And you get to go. You're the same person who accidentally spent $50,000 and your dad was able to pay it off on your credit card. Yes, you did when you spent.
I didn't actually accidentally.
You're the one who said an accident. I spent over my limit. That's what you said. That's what you said. So again, an unreal. That's what you said. That's what you said. The last time that I saw you. Yeah. So again, we're going back to you. Your girl. What the shit that comes. That's what I'm saying. The shit that comes out of your mouth. You literally just say whatever.
Why are you getting so mad over?
Because honestly, you're fucking delusional.
Brittany.
This is the woman that's super feminine, by the way, just so you know. Brittany Renner is the most feminine woman on planet Earth.
Brittany, go ahead.
I do think there's one thing that we have to say.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm not gonna do the show. Like you don't have to. You don't have to scream at me. That's so disrespectful. You know, I'm not here to get like that's like you don't have to be rude. I don't.
Shout out to Pearl for just leaving. This is the first time we're going to watch that show and the last time we're going to watch this show. This is a perfect example of why women can't even agree. Women can't tell each other the truth without another woman getting extremely defensive about it. That's why men say single women keep women dumb and single. You do both. You keep each other stupid and you keep each other down. You don't empower each other. You literally work towards your own detriment. That's what you do. Because at the end of the day, Brittany Renner is going to be alone. And I hope her child is not affected by this kind of nonsense and this kind of toxic behavior. It's not toxic femininity. It's not toxic masculinity, because in its essence, to be feminine is to be patient, to be calm, and listen to others. Try to understand the perspective towards where she's coming from. Just Pearly Things didn't even attack her, didn't even insult her, and didn't threaten her. And you see Brittany Renner do the same thing over and over and over again. And she makes headlines for this exact reason. She acts crazy. She acts like the single mother that everybody perceives her to be. She gets worse over time. She dodges accountability, and we just see it play out. So this is just a great lesson as towards why women keep women down. Let's look at the comment section. I'm so intrigued what people have to say. I don't even like Pearl, but what the F is this emotional unprofessionalism? Years and years of
emotional.
That's what it is. This is how Brittany acts like in a relationship. Stay far away from women like that. Brittany sounds like a victim. Go see a therapist instead of pretending to be one on your own show. Brittany again showing us why men hit it and then bounce. Brittany has aged so fast, she looks 20 years older than what she is. Brittany should be embarrassed she acted like a child. Brittany is a nonstop train wreck. Brittany, if you are reading this, shame on you. She did the right thing by leaving. There is no help for these types of chicks. Oh man, God bless you. Don't forget, guys. If I provided you with any sort of value, entertainment, right, or something that you could actually apply to your life, drop a like on the video, all right, or subscribe.
Jesus.